Yeah.
Parchment.
Rồi, welcome Nguyệt to the IELTS speaking test today. Yeah. In this first part of the test, I would like to ask you some questions about where you live. Okay. So, what kind of accommodation do you currently stay in?
Actually, I have been living in an apartment.
Apartment là cái gì trời? Apartment chứ.
It's an apartment in the center city, and it includes.
In the city center chứ, in the center city? Yeah, I currently live in an apartment right here in the city center. Thế nào?
It includes all the amenities that I need.
One thing I like about it is that it's got all the amenities that I need. Okay, including.
Okay. Do you consider moving to another place in the future?
Of course.
Of course.
After graduation, I have so many plans. But if I
Ngữ điệu tốt ha. First impression là như vậy.
find a job opportunity in this place, I think I will consider again about this plan.
Consider again about this plan. Nó hơi bị không chuẩn về nhịp. Right? I think I'll consider again to see whether I want to stay here or not. Probably not though. Kiểu vậy. Consider nhé, đừng consider nhé.
Okay. Is there any part of your apartment that you don't like?
Actually, this apartment,
Cái apartment
which I am living in, is near my university. But after graduation, maybe my office will be far away from this apartment, so I will move to another place.
Yeah, I move. It's like a mover nhỉ? I move to another place. Yeah, I'll probably move to another place, I guess, so that I can, stay near my company.
Okay. Now let's move on to another topic of rain. Okay. Do you like rainy days?
Definitely no.
Definitely. Definitely. Okay. I guess. Yeah.
Because in the rainy day, the road in Hanoi is really dirty, and
definitely not.
The traffic jam is so. The situation of traffic jam is so serious, and I remember that I had a time. It was in a rainy day, and I got stuck in a traffic congestion, and so I was late for my school.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So far, so good. The answer is generally quite fluent. Yeah.
Okay. Does it often rain much in your city?
I think it rain pretty much in the summer, but in other season, it's not.
Okay.
In other season, not so much.
How do people often feel when it rains?
Wait.
How do they feel? How do you feel when it rains?
It's so funny because I hear a lot of my friends tell to me that when it's
Tell me nhá, not tell to me. Tell không bao giờ đi với cái giới từ nào cả.
rain, they feel so romantic, but for me, I just feel it's so dirty.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I'm a little bit different. I just feel like it's very boring because I can't really go out. Okay. You don't feel dirty. Either you are dirty or you're not.
Rồi. Let's move on to the final topic today. Yeah. Fixing things. Okay. What do you often do when something in your house becomes broken?
The first thing when it comes to a broken thing in my house is that I will buy a new one, because
the first thought that comes to mind is probably I just get a new one.
I don't know any techniques to fix this thing.
Or techniques, I should say. I should say để sửa được.
But if
yeah, also you can say, I'm not really good at the technical side of things.
The appliance, like
appliances,
like a cooker. I mean that with an expensive thing like that, I will bring it to a technician to fix.
Okay. So in that case, do you think it's necessary for people to learn how to fix things?
I think it's a necessary skill for some people, but for me,
some people chứ lại some of people. Some of phải đi giờ nhé, thường chúng ta đi bây giờ. Some of the people here in Vietnam, đấy thì chỉ đích thị ai đấy.
I don't think it is necessary, because I can use money to buy a new one or hire a people to help me to fix it.
Okay.
Cái ấn tượng đầu tiên là em đã có được cái fluency nó thoát là rất tốt, tại vì em đang sử dụng ngôn ngữ rất là đơn giản, dễ hiểu. Đấy, phát âm cũng rất là tốt. Ok, đấy, ấn tượng đầu tiên là tốt ha. Đấy, để xem những cái part sau thì em thể hiện như thế nào.
Now, so that should be enough for part 1, yeah? Now let's move on to part 2. So in this part, I would like you to talk about a bad service that you received. Okay? Are you ready? Now I will start the clock. So you have 1 minute to take notes and 2 minutes to speak. Okay? 1 minute starts now. Okay. Could you start speaking now, please? 2 minutes.
Today I will tell you about bad services in a restaurant that I have tried. I mean that there's so many good restaurants near my places, but unfortunately, at that time I chose this restaurant. It's in the Tết holiday, and I and my
I remember it was during Tết holiday.
Friends went to a restaurant to have a dinner. But
That's
you know,
so
in the holiday, in the holiday like Tết, there were so many people in the restaurant, so the order was so slow.
Nó bị repetition nha, bắt đầu xuất hiện repetition nhiều hơn. The order so slow.
And I remember that I went
bắt đầu xuất hiện nhiều
to
hơn.
this restaurant to have a dinner, and I went and I went at
Đấy, lại lặp lại
5 p.m. o'clock.
5 p.m. to o'clock trời. So I remember at the time it was 5 p.m. Once we got there, yeah. Nó bị lặp từ quá.
But I had to wait to 6:30 to have my meals.
Wait until 6:30. Okay, mistakes starting to appear.
And during the waiting time, I and my friend talk a lot with each other.
Talk a lot.
And after that, we become so.
I and my friend, we talked a lot, and I think we were talking about. Được chưa? Thì ít ra nó là một cái diễn đoạn khác, cứ lặp lại.
Infuriating because the order was slow, and I just made a complaint with the waiter to tell them.
Compliance là cái gì? Complain chứ, trời. Compliance là nghe theo mà.
To fasten my order, but they
fasten my order, trời ơi. Speed up my order. Fasten là như kiểu em cài cái là fasten my seat belt ấy ha.
But they told with me in a impolite way. So
impolitely.
I feel that I feel that it was so.
Yeah, ta không nói gì còn hơn. And I feel that xem nào. Thay vì I feel yeah. Bỏ ngay.
I feel that Okay, now, so that's the end of part 2.
Nói chậm quá.
And now I would like to ask you some questions related to the topic of services, okay? So, do you think that a good customer service is a key to success for a business?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, in the age of technology, I mean, in the age of social media platform. If a restaurant have a bad service, the reviewer will post their review in their social media platform.
I like social media platform. On Facebook, okay? On social networking sites, okay? Diễn đạt cách khác đi ha. On social sites, on social media apps, hoặc là cụ thể là on Facebook groups.
So many people will look at this to make choice for
make this decision, okay? Whether or not they want to go there. Okay.
I mean,
or they will base the decision on that.
They will see in the review to go for the right restaurant.
Đấy. Người ta sẽ thấy là cái khả năng ok, em muốn cái diễn đạt cái phần này nhưng mà em gặp cực kỳ nhiều khó khăn, em diễn đạt mấy lần mà nó không rõ được một cái ý. Đấy chứ nào, nó đang một số cái giới hạn về từ vựng ở đây.
So it's really the key.
Okay, interesting.
Nó đơn giản thôi, they base their opinions, okay, on that review and decide not to go.
So what can restaurants or different business do to improve the service that they provide?
I think the manager is a key. If the manager has
manager
good communication, they can advise for the employee to improve.
Advise the employee ha, đã có một thói quen là bị sai ngữ pháp theo kiểu là cho giới từ bừa bãi. Give an advice to ha. Thì đấy là dùng danh từ, nhưng em đang dùng động từ thì vẫn advise ai đấy luôn.
Services in the company.
Thường là hay có cái cụm là a clear line of communication ha, between the boss and the employee, okay, or the staff.
And conversely, if the manager don't have a good skill like that, the employee may don't follow them, may not follow them.
Phải giới hạn về từ vựng một chút cái phần này ha. A skill like that là skill gì ha? Management skill, communication skill, the ability to motivate employees ha? Kiểu vậy ha. Đấy thì nó cụ thể ha, chưa thể hiện được ngôn ngữ nhiều từ qua câu trả lời.
Okay. Do you feel like services that you receive today are much better than in the past?
Actually, it depends on the services.
Okay. Cái anh thích ở câu trả lời của Nguyệt ở phần này đó là em không vội khi đưa ra câu trả lời ha. Và đấy là cái điểm mà các bạn khác cũng cần học nhé. Đừng vội cứ người hỏi phải trả lời ngay làm gì cả.
I feel like the services in a culinary is much better than
in the culinary world nhá, thì world đây là culinary, nó là tính từ thôi chứ là culinary world, ok. Or in the business of restaurants, hay nó gọi là catering business, cái kiểu đấy, hospitality, vân vân.
The past, because as
nó gọi F&B đấy, food and beverages, yeah, food and drinks, but F&B.
I mentioned above, we are living in a social media platform age.
Age the social media platform thôi. Okay, because today social media is very popular, everybody is using it, okay? Em đã bị stuck ở một cái cách diễn đạt đó là in the age of cái gì đấy, không biết là có thể em hay writing em hay viết kiểu vậy ha. Nên em cứ stuck cái đấy, em khi nói em cứ nói đi nói lại cái cụm đấy, em chưa thể diễn đạt một cách khác được. Đấy nó thể hiện cái sự giới hạn của ngôn ngữ.
So the review of the reviewer is really important. But for some sector like
sector là cái gì? Sectors chứ. Trời, những từ đơn giản mà phát âm chả rõ gì.
For some sector like education, but for
nói từ gì luôn.
For some sector like education, I think.
Ví dụ đâu?
I think the services is not good. It's not as good as the past.
Okay, in what way?
The student just focus on the quality of the teacher, the level.
So is there anything else they should focus on?
But I think for me, a good teacher leads not only lead the quality. I mean the knowledge. But also,
Em nhìn từ quality, em nhìn từ knowledge. Nó khó hiểu quá, diễn đạt. I feel like besides or in addition to the professional knowledge that the teacher has, he or she should also cái gì đấy.
other skill like communication to communicate with students in a good
Communicate, không com gì đấy nha. Communicate with students, motivate them to study, keep them engaged in the lesson.
way. Something like that.
Okay, so that is the end to the speaking test.
Trời ơi, cả 3 phần em đều chưa ôn đấy.
Ok, nhìn chung thì performance này của Nguyệt anh nghĩ là đủ được 7 đấy. Nhưng mà nó có hơi mớm mớm tại vì cái phần 3 em hơi bị drop một tí, em repetition rất là nhiều, em biết lặp lại một cái ý và cái cách diễn đạt của cái phần cần cải thiện của em đó là cái phần từ vựng ấy, đôi khi em bị mắc ở một cái cách diễn đạt quá và cái dùng mãi là một cách diễn đạt đấy, nó thể hiện cái sự giới hạn rất là nhiều trong cái khả năng trả lời câu hỏi của mình. Thì phải luôn luôn tìm cách nhé. Em thấy là bây giờ em trả lời một câu gì này cũng lúc nào bắt đầu cả in the age cái gì đấy đó, kiểu đấy, in the era cái gì đấy, ok, thì phải sửa ngay cái đấy, tìm ra khoảng 3-4 cách diễn đạt gì đấy đi để khi phòng thi em có thể dùng, ok chưa? Còn nhìn chung thì nhìn chung cái này đủ tốt để được bài nhưng mà hơi mớm nhé, hơi nguy hiểm đấy, topic khác thì sợ.